Hi everybody and welcome to another sewing tutorial. Today we're going to learn how to make a reusable snack pouch. These are brilliant for packed lunches, snacks, and when you're going on your dog walks. They're easy to open for children because of the Velcro, they're waterproof, they're reusable and washable. So how do we make one? Well, I'm getting my fabric ready according to the instructions that are available in the PDF download that's available in my Etsy shop. I've got some cotton, I've got some food safe PUL, and I've got some Velcro. I've also got some fabric glue because that's how I like to attach the Velcro. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the Velcro. This is my cotton piece. So I need the rough side of my Velcro, so the rough piece of Velcro. So this is why it's good to do it on the cutting mat because I've got my measurements. So an inch from that short edge at the top of your fabric, because if your fabric's directional, it needs to be the way the pattern's going. So I've just put some fabric glue on the back of that piece of Velcro and I'm placing it in the middle, as equally middle as I can. So equidistant from each end and an inch from the top. And then I'm going to get my food safe PUL. So it needs to be the right side of the food safe PUL. It's the shiny side. And I need the soft bit of my hook and loop tape. And I do the same again, some pieces of fabric glue and an inch from that short edge and equidistant from either end as well, either of the long edges I should say. And I just press it down. Now I'm going to sew it round and I do it twice round just to give extra strength. So I've done that, and now what we need to do is we need to place the two pieces right sides together, but you have to make sure that each piece of Velcro is at opposite ends so that the Velcro pieces don't meet, because otherwise you won't be able to open your snack pouch properly. So I'm going to clip all the way round, and in one of the long edges, about halfway across, I am going to leave a turning gap, roughly about 3 inches, because we'll need to turn this piece all inside out. Right sides out, I should say, because it'll be inside out. So right sides out, we have to, once we've sewn it all the way around. So I like to use clips because they make fewer holes in the PUL and it's waterproof and washable, so you don't want too many holes in your waterproof bit. So there's your turning gap there, enough to kind of slightly get your hand in. So I'm going to sew it all the way around with a 1/2 inch seam allowance, leaving that gap. And that's what I've done. And you can see the gap. So before we turn it the right sides out, I'm going to just trim my corners. So take care not to cut into your sewing. And I'm going to start turning it the right sides out. And you want to try and poke out those corners as best you can to get a nice, neat finish. And this is where one of my favorite little tools, this bamboo corner poker, this is where it comes in brilliantly handy. And if you've watched some of my recent videos, you'll know how much I love this. It was a really inexpensive tool. Makes your points really nice and sharp without poking through the fabric. Okay, so now we have to close that turning gap, but also turn it into a pouch. It doesn't look much like a pouch at the moment, does it? So first things first, we have to get our trusty iron and ironing board, and we need to get those edges nice and sharp. Apologies, my head's still in the way. Still working on it. But at least you can show I'm doing it. It shows you that I'm doing it in real time and I'm not just disembodied arms. Okay, so that's it ironed. And now what we have to do is we have to fold it up before we sew it so that it's sewn in position. There's the turning gap. Okay, and I've got the top of the fabric with that soft bit of Velcro. And you can just see that I've folded up the bottom so that the bottom is folded up around 4.5 inches. Just checking that I can get the top folded over. And what you need to do now is you need to clip the sides. So clip each side together. That's the one that's got the turning gap. Make sure it's nice and well closed. And then you're going to sew all the way around, up each side, over the top. And this is good for me because I can do that with just white thread. You might want to do each side up until the end of the pouch bit, and then change your bottom thread for the because the PUL is white. And there you have it. Once you've sewn up each edge, your snack pouch is ready to go. Let's put something in it. Oh, I've just got some clips. Okay, but that shows you how neat it is. Perfect. Thank you so much for watching.